Give it a second. Give it a second. Now, tell me if we're live, Berto.
I think maybe.
Yeah.
I'll try it again. I don't see it yet, but I hope. Nope, not up yet.
Not showing? Okay. Nope. I see it.
Yep, it's up.
All right, we're live. Haha. Hi, everybody. We are giving away a Legacy Shadowball Haunter. I'm here live with Berto777. Say hi, Berto. Say hi again.
Hi.
Aha. Anyone in the chat, how does that sound? Does that sound like terrible or is it like decent? It's sideways. Oh, that's bad. Hold on, let's fix that.
Yeah.
Am I upside down now?
Let's see. Give it a second to update.
No? Better?
Oh, there we go.
Yeah? Okay.
Yep, we're good.
Alright. This is weird. I can't look at myself while I'm looking at myself. I gotta quit that. Alright, cool. I'm gonna put this on something. See, it hung up. I don't know why it won't. I guess, because upside down makes sense. It makes sense it would be upside down because, like, whatever, I get it. I wish it could just black bar in, but, okay, hold on. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Maybe down here? That kind of works, right? There we go. Let's do that. Yeah, this works. That works fine. Okay, cool. We'll do it like this. We are live, and I was gonna, bro, I had like a theme song thing. I was gonna be all like, Joey and I'll have to work on that. That's pretty lame. But,
It's fine.
welcome! Alright, cool. So, I am finishing the list of entrants that we have, and as soon as I finish that, we will randomize a number and figure out who they are. But in the meantime, Berto and I are going to talk about, I don't know, what do you want to talk about, Berto? I was thinking Furry Cup, but, how have you done? You did another Sinister Cup, right? You did one since the one I saw you at. Have you done any? And how many Sinister Cups have you done total?
Let's see. I have where's my trainer card? 1 second.
Can you guys hear Berto okay? Let me know if you guys can hear Berto okay.
Find my trainer card. 1 second. I think I've done about 5 or 6. But out in a second.
Profile.
I've done 5 so far. But I have a couple online ones waiting to conclude.
Thank you, Baku, Mary, Starfly. You guys are awesome. I appreciate it. So you've done 5 or 6. So how have they gone for you since that awful day that you and I had about a week ago where so for me, at a 7-round tournament, I started out 0-3, but it was all 3 of my first games were 1-1, and then I lost the 3rd match each time. Starting off with, I opened the damn tournament against Ace Leader Sky, and we went 1-1. So I'm thinking like, yeah, today's gonna be awesome. I just beat Sky, and then I started out 0-3. So I finished 3-4, which, like, considering an 0-3 start, I could have done a lot worse. But and then Berto went 5-2, so it was kind of a dramatically awful day for both of us. But since then, I think you've gone mostly undefeated, right, Berto?
Yeah, in 3 tournaments I've had 1 loss so far, and I'm still kicking myself over it because it was versus Ace Leader Sky, but
Ha! Love Sky.
I could have turned it into a win so easily, and yet I didn't.
I had the same thing with him. We came on the third match. I actually have a video of it. I was thinking of putting it up, but we came down to Shadow Claws at the end of that match. It was really frustrating. Just barely. What happened for you?
He switched. He had a Steelix and he had a Crest in the back.
Yeah.
And it was just versus AWAC. Crest was like almost dead. But it had just enough HP where it lived lived a Bone Glove.
Yeah.
But I had so much energy that if I Shadow Balled that, then I would get to the next Shadow Ball on the Steelix and...
So you over farmed.
I over farmed and did the wrong charge move.
Yeah, that sucks. But so other than that, how many you did 5 or 6? I know you won. You won Burbank.
I won Burbank. I won Ventura, and I tied for one in North Hills.
And are you done then?
Well, in real life tournaments, I'm done. But let's see. I have 3 more Sinister Cups online. I think at least 2 of them should finish in time.
So with Sinister Cups online, is like once it begins, does it need to end before the month ends, or as long as it begins that makes sense. Yeah, I would think it would have to, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's gonna end in time. I mean, in those. One of them I'm 3-1 in. The other 2 I'm 3-0 in. So I hope it goes all right.
I haven't done any online tournaments yet.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't done any. Do you think that they are you glad that they're part of the rankings?
Wish they were more practice tournaments, but yeah, I am. It's really good practice.
It's really good practice. Are you glad that they're part of the ranking system? Because that kind of bothers me a little bit. I feel like the ranking system should just be in-person tournaments. By the way, for anyone just tuning in, I'm finishing writing down all the entrants we got and making the list. So we're kind of shooting the shit while I do that. But it'll be 5-ish minutes, and then we'll randomize this and we'll give away the honor. But yeah, so I don't know. It just kind of bugs me that until online tournaments are like a thing that are part. So like Sylph doesn't offer them, right? So you have to do them outside of Sylph. You know, like you have to do it through Go Stadium, and you have to get your friends or whatever. And it almost feels like it's an advantage that people who have built up all these friendships have over people who haven't done that yet. And, I guess you could say that, like, that's good because then they get that advantage and they've earned it, but it just feels a little bit unfair to me that those are, extra possible rankings that people can have to boost their rankings, whereas those of us that are just doing in-person tournaments don't have that privilege. I don't know.
Say it's like an advantage and a disadvantage at the same time because, well, playing online is such a different kind of game that it's a lot tougher in some ways.
How
to
so?
Really, pull out a tournament win.
How so?
Well, for one thing, you have so much time to think about what's going to happen. And I know, at least for me,
that's true.
That leads to me overthinking a lot of stuff.
I know it does for you. You at tournaments, Berto has a tendency to be over in the corner, just like freaking out. So I can't imagine in person if you got time. I'm sure sitting in your house or whatever. I'm sure it doesn't help.
Yeah, definitely.
We were actually talking about that at the SoCal collab before you got. I was helping set up with the guys from PokeBattleNet and stuff, and we were all joking about how nervous you get beforehand, buddy.
Yeah, I get really nervous before tournaments.
So how is Furry Cup going for you? I'm calling it Furry Cup, not Pharaoh. I like Furry Cup because everything's furry in it anyway.
I feel like it's a decent strategy. I just need a couple TMs to get it going.
TMs are such a bitch, dude.
I know. I at the very least need 3 charged TMs and a fast TM.
Um, it's an expensive cup, I think. It's a
Yeah,
really expensive
100%.
cup. Like probably the most expensive that they've
It's
been so far.
mainly just because you don't have like almost well barely any of these mons like ready to go.
Totally.
It's like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
hardest
They're
part.
not mons that you just like have sitting around, just like, oh, let me. Yeah, well, let me just pull out my like double moved Bibarel. I just have that sitting, or like let me grab that Suicune that I double moved because Bubble Beam is so useful.
Yeah, that Suicune was tough. That was
Um,
really tough.
I know you know this, but for those watching that don't know, I made my trade for a Suicune and it fucking rolled rank 36. So it's 3, 11, 12, and I'm so stoked to use. I haven't double moved it yet. I'm so short on dust. I have yet to get the double move. Let alone I don't have rare candy. I'm always dust poor, but I'm excited to get the hydro pump on it. What people say that it's kind of worthless because you have to bait, but I think that it's one of the best baiters. That it's a great baiter. It's master baiter, you might say.
We'll
Um,
say, oh,
Go ahead.
well then, you really, really, really have to get used to it. It is very hard to use and really hard to play well with
Why?
because the debuff adds the kind of strategy you have to know how much kind of like how many bubble beams you have to get off before you can like faint down with a hydro pump or something like that. And you have to understand that once you get the bubble beam off, it'll be reduced damage. So it's sometimes best just to go straight for the bubble beam and not even try to bait
Right, right. Wait, but
on the
bubble.
first turn.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. It is. Yeah. It's. I think strategic. By the way, I got the first page done, so we're mostly there. Um, I think the strategic Suicune play is going to be maybe like the central pinnacle of this cup, at least early on. More things develop strategy wise as the month goes on, always. But early on, it seems to me that like how well you use your Suicune might really be the center of this cup.
We'll say this though: Nidoqueen, Vaporeon, B Barrel.
What? Why Nidoqueen and not Nidoking?
So because it's tankier, Megahorn does the same amount of damage to Umbreon as Earthquake.
But
Yeah.
King has Megahorn.
Well, yeah, on Nido because it's less energy, but still, if you look at it, it does the same exact damage as an Earthquake. So it's plus Fury Cutter Nidoking doesn't even beat Umbreon.
Yes, it
So
does.
that's the part. Yeah, it doesn't.
It does when I've been using it.
Like on the Sims and stuff, and from even energy, it doesn't, which is kind of
Really?
yeah.
I
That's
I
like why I'm not even going for that one.
I've been using it and it's been working really well for me against Umbreon. I didn't realize in The Sims it loses. I guess I haven't looked at it.
From even energy and even shielding, it loses, which is kind of crazy to think about.
Yeah, because Fury Cutter so dark is weak to bugs, so you would think that it would be.
The sim in the chat.
Yeah, throw the sim in there because I haven't seen it. Again, for those unaware, I'm finishing off the list here, and so Berto and I are shooting the shit while I finish this list, and then we're gonna randomize a number and give away the honor. So, man, there's a lot of entries. I love it. Thank you, everybody that entered. I also, this is kind of central, Berto, because I was thinking of giving away my Nidoking for this next cup, but because I like this idea at least early on while we're still getting going here and getting people to tune in. I think it's kind of also it's kind of fun to do the giveaways. I like it even if we don't need viewers listeners, because I do obviously I believe in the content that we create. I think that it is about the best out there, and I think that there's not a lot of things like it. I like that we're doing it. So we're getting Best in the West is going to be on the show at some point. I think. I don't know, Berto. You haven't confirmed that or not. Have you talked?
Oh yeah.
Have you talked to him about it? Is he in?
It was just like some banter one night. I don't know if he actually wants to be on it.
Well,
but,
I'll speak to him about it. He and I have been talking a little bit too, but I do know that that we've got I forget his like screen name, but the creator of Pokebattler is gonna be on the show in a week or two. So that would be awesome too. I'll announce more about that when we know exactly. His name's Ryan. I don't remember his username, but yeah, the guy from Pokebattler. If anyone checks that out, it's gonna be on. So anyway, I was thinking of doing the Nidoking as our giveaway for this next cup, but if he's not that as useful as I thought, maybe I don't know, maybe it should be something else.
I mean, it's still useful. It still has a niche. Or a niche. I don't know how to say that.
A niche, or niche if you want to be.
Is that is it? Okay.
If you want to be like pinky out about it, niche. How do you like the electrics? What about Minoon?
I like Minin a lot.
Minin? Is it Minin? I always say Minoon. Look at me.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It has a chance of beating Umbreon, which I think is really, really huge. Maybe I'm also thinking about Pachirisu since it can.
Best in West is in here. Best in West, are you gonna come on the show? Are you gonna come? I didn't even know he was in. He's in the fucking chat.
Yeah, Best was it. Yeah, Best is in here.
Best, are you gonna come on the show? Are you gonna come on the podcast?
Oh, he just got called out.
Oh man. Continue. Meaning.
Yeah, I'm really interested in Ferocious though. It's interesting. It's definitely one of like the most expensive cuffs that we've had, and one of the most, I guess, interesting is the right word.
It is expensive. Yeah, it is an interesting cuff. I think, and everybody maybe shares this, like, when it first came out, we were all like, I don't know about this. But the more that I've played it, I think I really like it. And I like the different balances and the way that it plays. I mean, there is typings to it, too. Like, it's like water, electric, dark, kind of. Normal, too, you know? It's kind of like water, electric, normal, dark is like ish, right?
I mean, I will say, I've been kind of underwhelmed by Umbreon.
Yeah, me too.
I like it. It's good. But, I mean, maybe it's just because I don't have a last resort.
I was just going to say, but neither you nor I has a last resort Umbreon, so I don't know that we really can say exact. But I do know where to get one, and I will maybe hook you up with one if I... Yeah.
That and the freaking Haunter I've just been looking for forever.
I will let you, honestly, I do feel a little bad about the Haunter. If someone wins it and wants to give it to Berto, I won't be sad about that. That would be amazing. I know at least a couple people have said that's what they're gonna do with it if they win it. But all right, I think I'm almost done with this list, y'all. I apologize for the wait here, but there's more entries than I realized. I think we're gonna be right around 100 entries here.
Really like Vaporeon so far.
Do you?
It's a really good save swap.
Tell me why you like it, because I feel like Vaporeon is a lot squishier than I want it to be.
But it can do decent versus Umbreon, and it can beat Minun after 3 water guns.
Does it? I guess
So
the
that's-
Vaporeon, it dies to like
insta-swap
everything.
it.
I feel like everything kills it. No?
Like, if you really look at it, what can switch it into a Vaporeon other than, like, a Pachirisu or, like, maybe a Well, no, Raichu still doesn't even, like, take the water guns and Aqua Tails.
I just feel like yeah, I guess you're right. How do you?
Huh?
No, I was gonna say, what'd you say?
It's just like that's the thing I'm thinking about. Like, what really could switch into a Vaporeon and not have to worry about anything?
Maximus says vape is better than Bibarel.
Think about running both. I like both.
I think
Personally.
I think minus you. I think best. I think you might be right about that, about pronunciation. But we get it. You vape. But I do vape. So I really like Raichu, and I wish that I could get Skull Bash off just a little quicker, because it's a really fucking good move if it was just a little cheaper.
Using Skull Bash Raichu?
I've been playing with it, and I like it. Run sims on a Raichu with Thundershock, Thundershock, Brick Break, Skull Bash. Run a sim on that.
Well, yeah, that's because you're baiting with Brick Break and landing a shot and landing a Skull Bash.
Right, yeah.
Dependent on them shielding that Brick Break.
But wouldn't you? If I had enough energy for a Skull Bash?
Wouldn't.
You wouldn't shield. Well, that's because you never shield. Remberto doesn't shield because he just... That's his... Remberto's a brilliant strategy is never shield ever. And frankly, he's not wrong. I mean, if... yeah, I mean...
Exactly, Best. Just the fact that electrics are really squishy, that makes the water so good in this meta.
It really is. It really... Are you running double water? I feel like everybody's like super... Yeah, the legit, like all the Uber players right now are just running double water.
It's pretty solid.
Yeah, it is really solid.
I came up with a line. I think I already said, but Nidoqueen, B-Barrel, Vaporeon. It's.
Oh, that's your line. You did say that. I didn't realize you were saying your line.
Yeah, that's like what I've been running a lot. It's pretty freaking solid. It even can handle something like an Umbreon, Shogun, pretty much literally whatever.
That makes sense. I want my Fury Cutter Nidoking to just be better. You know what I've been using is Sand Slash. Have you tried Sand?
That.
Yeah,
it's
have you tried?
Interesting, but
yeah.
I think the fact that I'm already probably going to use Nidoqueen, I don't really need another.
No, you don't need another ground. But I like Sand Slash. He's pretty neat in this cup. You guys should try Sand Slash if you haven't. Do
you think you need a ground type in this cup just because the electrics kind of are a decent threat?
They really are, yeah. And honestly, if you use the right one, like... The waters, it doesn't just, like, drop dead to the waters the way that some other typings do. I mean, you have to use shields, obviously, but, like, I think I agree. I think you have to have at least one ground in this cup right now, anyway, with the way it's going. What else? Oh, how about the normals? How do you feel about the normals so far?
Pretty much other than B-Barrel, not too much that I'm really
So, like, no
in.
Lanoon for you? Or I like...
I have Lanoon, I've tried it, but it just doesn't work the way you want it to.
What about Furret?
See, the Furret sims are so kind of, like, bait dependent. It's tough to really get an accurate kind of feel for it unless you use it.
I'm almost done, guys, by the way. I'm just getting the retweets and the iTunes reviews, and then we're going to be done here, like 3 minutes, and we're giving this thing away, I promise. So I love the way Furret attacks. It's all like, it's like all quick and shit. I like using Furret a lot. Also, my girlfriend's... No, I was going to say my girlfriend's spirit animal is a, what the fuck are those called? A pine marten. And it reminds me of a pine... Do you know what a pine marten is? Does anybody know what a pine marten is? You do? Wow.
Yeah, it's like a little kind of weasel type thing.
Yeah, most people don't know what it is. Okay, so that's my girlfriend's spirit animal. So as soon as I saw Furret in Pogo, we decided that was like her. So like I feel like I'm like using Stacy when I use the Furret. It's like... Yeah, you said you tried it or no?
I haven't tried Furret. I've used Lanoon. I can't wait to try B-Barrel, but Just I think the fact that it's the Sims are dependent on it landing Hyper Beam kind of
Right.
are a little rough.
Yeah, with The Sims, and it depends. Actually, that's exactly what we're gonna talk about when I have Ryan on. So anyone that just tuned in, we're gonna have the creator of Pokebattler, which is a site that I really like. That Berto and I have gone back and forth a little bit on the cast about Pokebattler versus PvPoke, and I'm not saying at all that it's like better. PvPoke is by far the most complete, sim running way to judge and tell what Pokemon are best right now. But I like a lot of the things that Pokebattler could do, I think, and we're gonna have him on and talk about it. And I forget what I just got to. Because you were talking about Sims, right? So he said that that's exactly what he's working on. Is like the way that it takes Sims into account or doesn't is exactly the difference between Pokebattler and PvPoke. And we're gonna talk about some of his ideas and what might want that to become. Because I really think that it's neat. My favorite thing about it is the way that it treats Pokemon with different move sets as different Pokemon. So like you'll see in the top 30, you'll see like something in there twice, or at least he used to. He's changed something recently, and that's part of why I reached out to him, is because it does not do that so much anymore. If you see it twice now, it's just like the version and then the purified version of itself, which obviously makes a lot of sense why those would be different. But even before that, it used to be like, an Aquatail Vaporeon would be in there, as well as God, whatever fucking moves it has. You get it. Anyway. That's exactly what he's talking about. Working into it is getting the Sims better, because it is a difficult thing to sim, and like the way now when you uncheck the box on the bait box, on PvPoke, it makes such a difference on some of these things. Like it just makes
That's like the deal with Furret and like and not Vaporeon, Suicune. Like they kind of make their case off of baits. So I mean, if you're able to understand the baits and know when to bait, it can be really good. But it's not the most reliable Pokemon.
That's fair. That's totally fair.
That's how I feel like with Furret.
So, menopause subscribers. Your channel. So what else, Berto? What are you? So you don't have any? You don't have any other tournaments coming up for Sinister? You just have the online ones. You said.
I have 2 more matches I want to say this month. I'm 3-0 in both of them, so we'll see how that turns out. I mean, I did literally help one of the guys that I'm facing in that make his team.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that turns out.
I helped Ace Leader Sky. I helped him get a Suicune under 1500. I hooked him up with a friend of mine in Columbus. Shout out to Adam and Cassidy and his girlfriend Cass, because she hooked him up. But Ace Leader was looking for a Suicune underneath 1500. They can be hard to find. So shit, I think we're about ready to do this.
Alright. Moment of truth.
I know, right? I know. Then we got YouTube 36. All right, let me count these up. Let me see how many we got here total. I'm gonna number them. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here's the 10th. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Here's my list, y'all. So I'm gonna mark every 5. Actually, that'll make it easier. There's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, Berto, sing a song or something. Entertain the masses. That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Right. See you best. Yeah.
All right, thanks for stopping in, Best. We appreciate it. And sorry, y'all. There's more of you entering than I thought. I thought this would be quick. I'm sorry, but we're about there. we'll have you on the show, Best. Appreciate you saying you'll hop on. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Okay. And 36 and let's do I think there are about 3 people that emailed me, and then we'll be good.
I don't really know about Tropius moving to tier 0. It's interesting, but I think that just kind of puts the nail in the coffin about people using it. I don't think we're going to see too many Tropius in Cliffhanger.
Is Cliffhanger still going on?
Yeah, they updated it.
Oh, I didn't know. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, it's really interesting. What's his name? Zuelos is tier 1.
Zwilus,
tier 0.
it's Zwilus or whatever, yeah. Zweilus, I think, would be the German. Das Deutsche. Ich sprach ein bisschen Deutsch, ja?
I don't know any German.
I know, it's funny. I've studied 2 languages. I'm a linguistics major. It was in college, but I've studied German and Japanese. So apparently, I was trying to join the I don't know, work against the Allies in World War II. It just happened. Use another account. Come on. Why is this taking so? Come on. We got Metapod show. There we go. Got to get the. See, this is why we need Joey, because if we had Joey'd be he'd be chatting it up. Instead, he's in Japan, living it up. To Stevens. This here's 36, and then Steven. And so that's so we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, plus the 36 YouTube subscribers is 45, and 36 is 81. Yes. And then we got 82, 83, 84 is
the new Cliffhanger meta is really interesting. I feel like Meganium and what's his name? And Cresselia are going to become really popular picks.
Cresselia is so great. You finally got one, didn't you?
Finally got one. It took me about 20 tries.
I know. I remember when we did the Sinister Cup podcast, you were at 18 and you didn't have one yet. All right, we're ready to do this.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got one the day after the New Hall tournament.
The day after the New Hall tournament? How did you do at New Hall?
It was 5 and 2.
Oh, that was the New Hall tournament. Well, I forgot that was the name of the place. Right, yeah. Okay. Random number from 1 to... We have 84 entries. Hoo boy. Wait, did I get all the... Let me make sure I got all the iTunes. I really don't want to leave anybody out. Apple Podcasts approval. We have the episodes up on iTunes as well as Spotify for those who don't know. Reload. Okay. Come on. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm excited for Cliff 2.0. I feel like it gives a lot of options to use some lesser used mons. Yeah, and I feel it's a little bit easier to team build, but at the same time, it's still kind of iffy.
Okay, randomizing a number. There were actually 3 entries on iTunes. See, I knew I needed to do it. All right, so 87. Okay, so we're going. All right, so I got the from 1 to 87. It's not 6, by the way. That's just what's up there. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this again. So let me just make sure here today. Can you see that? Actually, you know what? This is dumb. I can turn the camera on. Hold on. And haha, way better, easier, much easier. Okay. So the 6 is when I did it from 1 to 10. So I'm just gonna show how this thing works. We're gonna go from 1. This is not the contest. We're just gonna show how it works. So like 1 to 45, and you click generate, and it goes doodaloop 10. We go doodaloop 20, doodaloop 44, doodaloop 18. Okay. So we're gonna do it from 1 to 87 because that's how many entries there are. And
have everybody like written down which number they are?
I do. Yeah. Here, I'll even show it.
All right.
Let me see. Here, let me see. So we got. Is this page 1? No, it's page 2. Hold on, y'all. Six, 11, 16, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it looks like, oops, like this. So if you wanna, like that. That's how it's numbered. So, oh, and then I've got, page after page after. Oh, it's not about right. So yeah, it's 2 pages. And then I have another list. So then, from what number? So we go down to 21. So that's 25, and then we've got this is 20. Hold on. So this is 26. 31, 36, 46. So exactly 1 to 50 is there were 50 of the 50 Twitter entries, and then from 51 to whatever that would be, 51 to 86 is the YouTube followers, and then the iTunes reviews that we've got is an extra 1, 2, 3 stacked onto that. So 89. There's 89. I'm glad you did that, Berto. 89, not 1 to 87. See? We've got this though. All right.
Okay.
1 to 89. Here we go.
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck, everybody. 1 to 89. Generate number 67. Okay. 67 is smack dab in the middle of the YouTube subscribers. Let me get that up. Here, let me. It's much more me before. Hold on. Yeah. All right. Let me see who that is. Cha-cha.
Anticipation is killing me.
I know. It's killing everybody. I feel terrible. Oh, man, come on. I was so hoping it was one of the other ones. All right. Why can't I see I had this list. Videos, playlists, channels, discussion about. You're all dying, I know. We've narrowed it down to a YouTube subscriber. Where's that list? I have a list on here. Come on.
Somebody on YouTube.
Oh man, this is bad airtime. I'm sorry, guys. We'll do the giveaways a little better each time going forward. But I'm really glad that everyone came to check it out. I appreciate this. We are. God damn it. About that. How do I fucking. I got that. All right, hold on.
Aku, you have 2. You don't need any more.
How do I?
Okay, then give it to Baku then.
Why? Because he's gonna give it to you.
Oh.
Here we go. I found out how to do it. Okay. Creator Studio. Your channel. Okay. YouTube Studio. Community. Where's that? Come on. Your channel. Other features. Man, they don't make this easy.
Did you write down whose number?
Yeah, I did. Here we go.
Okay.
Come on. Comment.
People are leaving.
I know they are. I know.
Are you not entertained? Sorry, that was a bad joke.
Gosh, darn it. Come on. Videos, comments, blah, blah, blah. Channel analytics. Go to channel analytics. Audience.
Are you just having trouble finding who's number 67?
Yeah. I'm having trouble finding. I had a list of all of our subscribers, and I had it. They were just like right there on one of my tabs, and we could count down.
Did you write it down?
No, I had a tab with all of them.
Oh no.
I know. Come on. Okay.
Well, in the meantime, I guess let's talk about Cliff 2.0 a little.
Talk about it for me, would you? I'm sorry. Entertain
about
people.
Umbreon and Sableye becoming tier 1s.
Sableye becoming a tier 1, really?
Yeah. I feel like it kind of opens up the possibility for defense. Oh yeah, and Medichamp's now a tier 1 as well.
That makes sense to me.
I feel like it opens up the opportunity for Defense Deoxys to become better. More useful, since it makes it's like hard counters a little bit kind of less common.
I found it. Okay, wait. Action subscribe. Okay.
One second, I have to mute myself for like 30 seconds.
Okay. You know what? I think That's why I can't find it.
Sorry about that.
It's okay, you're back. All right, so for anyone that's left, because I know people left, and I'm sorry, guys.
Still at 9.
So, if people didn't, they're set to private is the hilarious thing. Whoever it is set to private, so I can't see who it is on YouTube. So that's a good thing to learn. So for those who stuck around, we're only able to count 5 or 4 of these guys because one of them's Joey Bra. So we're gonna have to go back and do it again with less because I can't actually see all the YouTube subscribers because they're set to private. So reroll, yeah, Baku, we're rerolling. That's hilarious. That's why I couldn't find it, guys. All right, so we've got 50, and then we go. The 4 here, I'm just going to write them down. You're totally right. I should have just written them in the first place, Berto. So, good on you. So, Chris S., Slant Edge, Aries, again. Aries' second entry, and Alexander Foley are the only... hold on. So, that's 51, 52, 53, 54... And then
You should add the people in chat as well, just in case. Or if I don't know if they signed, they probably signed.
Anybody in chat that didn't enter that would like to enter, I'll write you down. Baku, you're in here. Is there anybody in chat that didn't enter that wants to enter? I'll give you 1 entry for being here because that's kind of cool you came. Now's the time. I think I'm on like a 9-second delay or something, so I'm gonna wait for a sec. If anybody's in chat and they didn't enter yet, call it out and I'll put you in because we appreciate you coming.
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
YTX Pikachu, I think you're in here.
What's up, YTX? I really wish I had my Bastiodon in that game I faced you. It's so hard to play freaking remote tournaments without Bastiodon now. I didn't freaking start using it until like after the 20th.
All right, YTX, you're in here now. You're number 55.
Was Gucci Gang in there?
Matthias, I don't think I can see you. I'll put you in your 56.
I think that's Gucci Gang if,
Gucci Gang is Matthias?
I think so.
Even if it is, sure. He wasn't in here anywhere. So the YouTube subs, so that's a good thing to know. I didn't know that. I'm embarrassed. I'm sorry. But, okay. So, hey Troy, what up? So, let's see here. Alright, so that's 56. And then I've got the email entries were, The email entries are... I think it's Steven. Oh, yeah. No, yeah, YTX Pikachu. I had you in as Steven. Okay, buddy. So you were in here. I did have you. Right on, bro. And Pierre. So... YTX, so you're 55. We put Matthias at 56. Your other entry is going to 57. YTX. So, and then I've got Pierre is 58. All right, so we're going 1 to 58 now.
All right.
Okay, reroll.
Okay. So yeah.
All right.
Good luck, everyone.
Yeah. Good luck, everybody. Google random number generator. Where's that nice one I had earlier? I liked it. Here we go. Okay, cool. All right. So we're going 1 to 50. 8. Okay. So, 1 to 58. All right, good luck, everybody. 41. 41.
Okay. Whoever's 41, congrats.
It's Lonnie. It's Lonnie Aguilar. I had one crossed off. It's
Lonnie Aguilar.
It's Lonnie Aguilar.
Whoever that is, congrats on Haunter.
Let me see. I don't know why is that one crossed off? Oh, I was trying to write Lonnie Aguilar and I wrote it ugly, so that's why I did it again. Okay, so Lonnie Aguilar, you are our winner. Let me.
I need to reach out.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach out. So, thank you, everybody. I appreciate y'all hanging out. That was fun. We'll do it smoother next time. Thank you all for hanging out. Excel spreadsheet for sure. Maximus, that's a great idea. Yeah, we'll do a spreadsheet next time. And maybe even once as people enter, you know what I should do is as people enter, I'll keep filling out the spreadsheet for like over the weeks, and that way people can see their number and know. And then when we do it, that'll be good. So Lonnie Aguilar is a Twitter follower. I'm almost positive it was a retweeter. So I will reach out to them. I think it's a chick. I don't recall, but so yeah. But thank you everybody very much. And as soon as Joey's back, as soon as Joey's back from Japan, we're gonna get an episode out that covers Furry Cup, and let's call it Furry Cup because come on, it's totally Furry Cup. Pharaoh just sounds lame. Any parting words, Berto?
Good luck in tournaments.
Yeah. Good luck in tournaments.
Good luck. Yeah.
All right. Bye, Berto.
Bye, dude. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.